What's up, everybody? This your boy Adogg, and once again, I'm back with another video. Today, we are back with Mr. Thomas Sowell. And this one right here is called, matter of fact, somebody in this video said it's called the stupidity of apologizing for slavery. Wow. Now, before we get to the video, if you're new to the channel, be sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. I've heard, and y'all see I've been doing a few videos of Thomas Sowell. Y'all been telling me he's a very brilliant man. Y'all like him. Y'all wish he'd go. I done seen somebody say they wish this man could run for president. Like, I done seen these comments, you know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, y'all, okay? Let's go.
Tiger Woods doesn't owe me an apology. Nothing that he has ever done has cost me a dime nor an hour of sleep. This is not a plea to be non-judgmental. I am very judgmental about all sorts of things, including Tiger Woods' bad behavior. But that is very different from saying that he somehow owes me an apology. For all I know, my neighbors may be judgmental when I drive out of my driveway in a 15-year-old car. But they have never said anything to me about it, and I have never offered them an apology. This is not equating driving a 15-year-old car with what Tiger Woods did.
Okay.
But the point is that any apology he might make should be made to his family, who were hurt, not to the public, who might be disappointed in him, but not really hurt. Public apologies to people who are not owed any apology have become one of the many signs of the mushy thinking of our times. So
public apologies for people you don't need to be apologizing for. Only apologize to your family. Wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting, y'all. You know what that is? That's very, very interesting. And I don't know, sometimes, you know, if you look at it, the world look at it like that, if you did something, they feel like you should get in front of a podium or whatever the case may be and apologize to the whole world. You're apologizing to people that you didn't even hurt, that didn't have anything to do with whatever you did. But, you know, sometimes they, you know, like I said, the world we live in now, they got where they want you to do public apologies. Like, y'all let me know, do y'all agree with public apologies? Like, you feel like a person should get on a podium, get in front of a podium or whatever the case may be and apologize to the whole world about whatever they did? I look at it like this. I feel like if you hurt your family, your close ones, I think them the ones you should apologize to. I don't necessarily think you owe everybody an apology unless it's somebody, you know what I'm saying, out there that you did wrong or whatever, other people you might have heard it, then yeah, it's like, okay, apologize to them. But I don't know about the public apologies. I don't know about all that. But you know what I'm saying, that's just me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Should it be like that? Y'all let me know. But let's go.
Apologies for things that somebody else did.
Yeah.
Among the most absurd apologies have been apologies for slavery by politicians. For one thing, slavery is not something you can apologize for, any more than you can apologize for murder. If someone says to you that he murdered someone near and dear to you, what are you supposed to say? No problem, we all make mistakes? Not bloody likely. Slavery is too serious for an apology, and somebody else being a slave owner is not something for you to apologize for. When somebody who has never owned a slave apologizes for slavery to somebody who has never been a slave, then what began as mushy thinking has degenerated into theatrical absurdity, or worse.
Wow. Very, very, very interesting point. Why do a person gotta apologize to you when they weren't even the one that did that to you or whomever it got done to? So I don't think anybody have to apologize to anybody about slavery. I don't think that's necessary. You can't try to blame someone for what somebody else did. Blame someone for something they had nothing to do with. Probably weren't even born at the time that it happened, so to say. So I don't think apologizing is necessary. I don't think that should even happen. Even, you know what I'm saying, come out of anybody's mouth about apologizing for slavery. Like, no.
Yet, politics. Slavery has existed all over the planet for thousands of years, with black, white, yellow, and other races being both slaves and enslavers. Does that mean that everybody ought to apologize to everybody else for what their ancestors did? Or are the only people who are supposed to feel guilty the ones who have money that others want to talk them out of? This craze for aimless apologies is part of a general loss of a sense of personal responsibility in our time. We are supposed to feel guilty for what other people did, but there are 1,000 cop-outs for what we ourselves did to those we did it to. Back in the 1960s, when so many foolish ideas flourished simply because they were new, a New York Times columnist tried to make the case that we were all somehow responsible for the assassination of President Kennedy. That was considered to be deep stuff. It made you one of the special folks when you believed that, instead of one of the rest of us poor dumb slobs who believed that the man who shot him was responsible. For more than a century, the intelligentsia have been trying to get us to focus on the root causes of crime, supposedly created by society, instead of locking up thieves or executing murderers. If some people don't have the money or the achievements of others, that too is society's fault, in the eyes of those for whom personal responsibility is an outmoded idea. Personal responsibility is a real problem for those who want to collectivize society and take away our power to make our own decisions, transferring that power to third parties like themselves, who imagine themselves so much wiser and nobler than the rest of us. Aimless apologies are just one of the incidental symptoms of an increasing loss of a sense of personal responsibility, without which a whole society is in jeopardy. The police cannot possibly maintain law and order by themselves. Millions of people can monitor their own behavior better than any third parties can. Cops can cope with that segment of society who have no sense of personal responsibility, but not if that segment becomes a large part of the whole population. Yet increasing numbers of educators and the intelligentsia seem to have devoted themselves to undermining or destroying a sense of personal responsibility, and making society responsible instead. Aimless apologies are just one small symptom of this larger and more dangerous attitude.
Wow. Thomas Sowell again, speaking facts. I see why so many people love this man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know Mr. Sowell like that. I'm kind of feeding my way in, learning, you know what I'm saying, learning some of the stuff that he be talking about. And I see that he does make a lot of sense and make a lot of valid points, you know. But I definitely want to hear y'all take on this and what y'all think. Of course, y'all heard mine. But like I said, I'm just eager to hear what y'all got to say about it in the comment section. But we have made it to the end of this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Adogg, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.